Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? Welcome back to 7 Days of Daily Growth with Nay. I hope you guys are doing fine. It is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I feel really good after I got dressed this morning. It's crazy. I've never done this. After I got dressed, I was about to pray. Like, I was on my knees about to pray, and I just started laughing. Like something was funny. Like, I just felt good. Like, I was just tickled. Like, it just felt, I'm telling you, like, y'all, I got this, I don't know. I can't explain it, but my relationship with God has just grown so much. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. So it is Monday, week 7, day 2. It's Affirmation Monday. So to affirm means to validate, confirm, to state positively, to show or express a strong belief in or dedication to something. In this case, right here, right now, yourself. And again, I'm gonna always tell you guys this definition. I feel like it is very, very important. It is very, very important to know, and for people that are just watching this video, need to know what it means, especially in this case. You are validating, confirming. I'm not even gonna say it all again. You are just speaking life over and into yourself. You're speaking life over yourself. You're speaking life into yourself. So it is a big I will today. I have a lot of I wills. So you will get it done. You will. I will. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the affirmations and then touch on a few and then leave you all with some weekly advice. I will be free in everything that I do and say. I will work on obtaining my peace of mind. I will be more disciplined. I needed that one. When I wrote it, I was like, ooh, I need to hear that. I might have to add that one to my daily ones, the ones that I like. I will lead a life of love, contentment, and resilience. I will always be myself and stay true to who I am. That's a big one. I also have that tattooed on me. Stay true to yourself. I got that tattooed years ago. I think. Even though I've always like put myself like in a box and just away from people, like when I'm alone, like I'm so true to myself, and I stay that way, and that's why in real life I'm so quiet. Like I don't, like that's the true me. Like I don't be having anything to say. I don't be, like I just stay true to who I am. So like if I don't agree, if I go into a place where I don't feel comfortable, if the energy is off, I'm true to who I am and I'm chilling. A lot of people might say like, oh, you always quiet. That's who I am. I'm a quiet person. Stay true to that. So that, I love that. Like stay true to who you are. Don't change who you are for anybody, for anything or anybody. Always have your own mind out here. Think for yourself. Be true to who you know you are deep down inside. Like even if you don't show the world who you really are, because again, I put myself in a box for a long time. I still know who I am. And I would stay true to that. Just stay to myself. Like, I know what I would and wouldn't do, so I stay away from certain things for a reason. If I believe in something, other people, I'm not gonna run you down about it. I just know what I'm gonna do. And then stay true to who I am. I will be happy for myself. My work and creativity is valuable. I am capable of being loved correctly. I will show up and show out for myself. I will go after all of my dreams. And because it's so many I will, believe that these are the ones that I got out of my book where I make my own. I have an affirmation journal, prompted journal, where I'm able to journal some stuff and then come up with my own affirmations. And so I believe most of them are the ones that I came up with myself, just based off the answers to the prompted journal that they have in the book. Let me show y'all. This is the book. Today I Affirm, a journal that nurtures self-care by Alexandra L. I got this from Five and Below, but you probably can get it from Amazon too, or anywhere if you Google it. If you feel like you need it or want it, it's really good. I actually need to finish it. Get back into it, because it is helpful and useful. As you can see, definitely came in handy. Showing you guys just in case, you know. The first one that I'm going to touch on a bit is I will go after all of my dreams. So, like I mentioned, I didn't really figure out what my purpose would be until I started praying, seeking God. And then it was then that, dreams are real to me. Following a dream became real to me in those moments that he was giving me things. And I don't know if I've mentioned, but I've also said that I didn't always look at myself as a person following her dreams. I didn't feel like I had any dream to follow. I just felt like, I'm regular degular. All I can do is go to school and get a degree, get an education. Like, that's it. Like, I didn't look at myself as gifted or talented, creative, And so I always had this big imagination, but just never knew what it could do. Never knew how it would be such a big help and such a big resource in my life. And so the book, The Dream Giver, that my friend Tasia had given me was like eye opener. I recommend that book to people that are struggling with a dream. When you feel like you're surrounded by people that are lost and have nothing going for them. And I don't mean to say it like that, because we all got potential to do something, but not everybody sees that. Not everybody will see that, and that's just the truth. So when you're surrounded by that type of energy, and that can look like anything. Some of us are surrounded by that energy with family, with friends, even in relationships, because some of us aren't even in contact with family and friends because we are in a relationship where we're so stuck and consumed by it that they're all we see. That isolation. So that's why I also say relationships, because that might be your only source of support, and that support might not be healthy to you. So if you feel that way, that book is for you. I'm telling you. It's for you. I needed it. It came at the perfect time. So if you're just now watching this video and you feel like you're at a standstill and you're surrounded by people that don't want to go nowhere, but like you want to go somewhere, you want different, you have a dream, that book is for you. But one thing that book taught me was that everybody has a dream. Again, some people just don't know that they have a dream. I did not know that I had dreams, that I aspired to really do something with myself, to really make a difference, to really have something to call my own, something to really pour into. Not just this was an idea. My first project is a dream. This was a creative idea. Yes, it was God-given, but to me, it's a creative idea that I thought of, that I started to create. My first baby, that's a dream. It's a dream. But I'm going to follow it with all my heart because... So, again, the book overall taught me that everybody has a dream. Just like I was talking to somebody, older than me. Feeling like your life is over. Your life is never over. It don't matter if you're 40, 50, 60. It's not done till God say it's done. So every day you wake up, really think about your purpose. Think about what you were put here to do. What do you love to do? What's your passion? What's your joy? My dream stems from what I loved to do as a child. And it didn't hit me until it hit me. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, the affirmation, I will go after all my dreams, are important. Because we all have one. And I feel like we all should go after it. Because your dream is your purpose. It's your divine purpose. It's from God. I am capable of being loved correctly. This is one that I feel like a lot of people need. A lot of us accept any type of love. We accept anything and we call it love. This is love. Love is blind. Love is blind. It can blind you. Sometimes we mistake lust for love. But overall, love is blind. It blinds you, especially toxic and unhealthy love. To the point where we don't even know a good thing when it's right in front of us. So you have to know, and I'm speaking to myself too, you have to know that you are capable of being loved how you know you should be loved. And the way you're used to being loved, things you're used to accepting, realize that that has taught you all along about the things that you want and the things that you don't want. I've had some good relationships and situations, and I've had some bad and horrible relationships and situations. I've gave bullets and I've took bullets. I've loved and I've lost. And it always gets me back to a point where I just don't know. I don't know. And I feel like I love different. I feel like the type of love I give is rare. I'm not perfect at all. But when I really, really love, I love. And I know that can be vouched for. I'm not just someone that loves. I'm your friend too. I'm somebody that understands. I'm somebody that's there. I'm somebody that'll give everything I got, everything that I have, just to make sure you're okay. The only thing that I've been taught right here, right now, is that no matter what, I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And as a 25-year-old woman, there's a lot that I'm just not settling for. As a 25-year-old woman that at the age of 13 was already introduced to so much, even probably before then, there's a lot that I've seen, experienced. So I just, on a path of transformation and growth, I just don't see a lot of stuff for myself anymore. And I know that I have to keep telling myself to be patient, because I am capable of the love that I've been searching for since I knew that I was searching for love, if you follow me. My first real relationship was like 14, 15. And that was over a year of us being together. And that pattern continued. Even in situations I deal with people for a long time. Like even when it ain't a title. And so like, this is important right now in my life, because I'm at a point again where I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And I know that I'm tired of settling for just anything and calling it love. It's not love. I know what love is. I know what it feels like. especially now that I love myself more than ever. So I know what I deserve. So on this journey, you have to tell yourself, I am capable of being loved correctly, especially when you know in your heart that you have not always, or you're currently not being loved correctly. My work and creativity is valuable. Even if you're the only one cheering for it, if you created it, if you work for it, if it's yours, it's valuable. Make it valuable to you. Make it your pride and joy. Make it important to you, because it is. You're not going to be for everybody. What you do is not going to be for everybody. That is okay. We're not meant for everybody. Some people are not going to like what you do because it's just you. I don't know. That's life. But so what? Don't feel like what you put your all into is less valuable because a certain person or certain people don't rock with it. So what? It's yours. Value it enough to know that it's everything and more. And keep pushing it. Keep putting it out there. Keep loving it. It be the people that you least expect that truly supports you. It's people that you don't even know that really, really values what you do. It's sad that the people closest to you, the people that you grew up with, that you know, aren't as supportive. Do not think your work or creativity has value to it. But so what? Those are the ones that shoot you down, shoot your dreams down the most. Don't tell nobody nothing. And when you do make things happen, continue to push. Continue to stand behind what you do. Go hard for whatever got your name on it, name behind it. I do not want to hear no raw wave. I want to hear Little Dirt today. What are they doing? What they got going on? I will be happy for myself. Be proud. For years, especially in college, especially my college years, y'all. I feel like I worked so hard, and I don't want to get emotional on camera because I've been wanting to get emotional real lately, especially that school has started and I'm almost finished. But, for years I looked to hear, like, I'm proud of you, and, not me getting really emotional. Come on now, let me get together. For years, I wanted to hear, I'm proud of you. Not just from anybody either. For the people that I wanted to make proud. And I never heard it. And that caused me to feel alone, like, for real. Like, it caused me to feel like, well, what the am I even, what am I, So a big part of my healing and life journey was learning how to be proud of myself. From learning to value myself, be happy for myself, cheer for myself, support myself. Real talk. Once I learned how to do that, I really, do it for myself. Because what I was searching for, I never was going to get. Not because they didn't want to give it to me. They didn't want to say it. They just didn't know how. They didn't know how to say it. All a person know how to do is what they know how to do. A person can only be there as much as they know how to be there. So, I just had to learn that, At the end of the day, y'all, I love people to death, but I still feel like all I got is me, And when you feel that way, you gotta, and I know that's not true, but it is what it is. And I had to learn to be there for myself. So be happy for yourself and everything that you got going on. Don't think that for a second, again, that what you're out here doing, as hard as you're working, is not valuable, because it is. Just because others don't acknowledge it, that don't mean nothing. Maybe they just don't know how. I will work on obtaining my peace of mind. Y'all, that's so important. I feel like I already obtained mine, but I wanted to repeat that one for y'all because work on it. Peace, calmness is important. I'm at peace with my life. I'm calm. I don't care. The outside noise, nothing matters. I don't even know what's outside. I don't know who's talking, who's who, who's what. I don't care. I'm at peace. This is my safe space, my safe haven, where y'all see me standing right now. I am safe here. Love it. At peace. Do not care. I'm toiling. I'm working. I'm in my garden. I'm chilling. I got my music. I got my peace of mind times 2. You know, like, I don't have no worries. I got God. I got a lot going on. You know, meditate. Start off with meditating. Start off with some alone time. If you are the type of person that's always around somebody, discipline yourself. Make it a goal for you to at least get an hour, 30 minutes of alone time. Get some time by yourself so you can think. So you can figure some stuff out. You know, it's important. Being around people 24/7 is draining. What I tell y'all, you getting different energies, you getting different thought processes, you getting different opinions. You gotta release that. You gotta get some time to just think about yourself. This is why I don't watch certain stuff, because then I'll be like, dang, like, where my boy? It's like, husband, where my husband at? I'm only speaking in husband terms. Where's my husband at? Lil Durk so in love though, y'all. It's in his eyes, like, it's in his eyes. You can see it in their eyes. That's different. That's why I look people in their eyes, because I ain't no telling what's in their eyes. I ain't got time. And I feel like when somebody look in your eyes, they can really see you. And I don't be ready for that. I don't be ready. I don't want, you know, that's a different type of connection in my opinion. That eye contact, that really being able to look at somebody, that's different. That's dangerous. But, you know, you get to a point, I feel like, when it becomes, you actually can see the sparkle and the love, and that's different. But in the beginning, it's dangerous, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm just talking a little bit. So, a goal of this channel is for people to be free. Be free. So, this affirmation, the first one that I said, I'll be free in everything I do and say. Who cares? Be you, be yourself, be free. Who cares what people think? Be free. Just be. People gonna talk. People gonna laugh. People gonna hate. They ain't never gonna say it to your face though. But people gonna be people. They gonna gossip. They gonna be mad. They gonna be jealous. They gonna be envious. They gonna be hurt. They gonna be all types of evil stuff. But what can you do? Why are you letting it stop what you say and what you do? That mean they got control over you. When you allow folks to stop what you do and say, that's control. They controlling your mind, really. Because you in your head saying, dang, well, if I do this or say that, this person gonna be this. That's mind control, Smokey. You got some Debos in your life controlling you. What he said, when he here, I be quiet. When he leave, I be talking again. That's. But if Smokey was like, I got mind control, but he, you know how he is. But no, you got some Debos in your life. Somebody controlling you really is, yeah, like he said. When he hear I'm quiet, he's scared. He's scared to be free, to say what he want to do and do what he want to do. When he gone, he freely talking again. His mind free of the scaredness, the cowardness that he just had when Debo was there. You got people in your mind, messing with your mind, thinking you can't be free to do whatever you want to do or say whatever you want to say. So what? We all got opinions in this walk of life. We all gonna feel how we feel at the end of the day. I can't be mad at the next person for feeling how they feel, for doing what they do. Especially if they just trying to make it. Especially if they just trying to be happy, make a change. You gotta respect that. People can't do nothing but respect that. And if they can't respect that, I'm about to put up the middle finger, but forget them. So what? And 9 times out of 10, right? The people don't do nothing for you. They don't do nothing. They don't give you nothing. They ain't adding to your life. They can't even help you out when you in a... They go for anybody. See, for example, my daddy always doing something for me. He always helped me out. If I call him, if I need some help, my daddy gonna make it shake. So, even though he wasn't in the household, when he talks, I listen. I respect what he says. I value his opinion, even if I don't agree. Because when I need him, he there. So, to me, I would never just be like, oh, I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't care what you talk. To me, that's crazy. That ain't cool. He gets my respect. Not just because he's my father, but because when I need him, he there. So if he, want to speak on something, I'll let him. Even if I don't agree, that's cool. So that was just an example. Folks that don't do nothing for you, you allow them to control you. That's a no. Just for another example, another family member that don't do nothing for me, feel like they can speak on my life, that's a no-go. You cannot do that. Sorry. You don't do nothing for me. You don't know what's going on over here. For real. So you cannot speak on nothing. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Do not care about your opinion. Do not care. Me, personally, I don't do opinions. I don't do advice. I don't do that type of stuff because that's just who I am. But again, somebody like my daddy, I will listen. I will give him that respect because I know when he helps me out. I know when I call my dad, he's there. So that's just how I feel. That's just my outlook on things. In a sense where that's just in a net, because I would never let somebody that don't do nothing for me, for example, that family member I was just talking about, stop me from doing what I want to say or be free in what I do when, you don't even answer the phone. I'm gonna do and say what I want to do. But if I do something, I say something, then my pops come to me and he like, yo, I can listen to that and I'll give him that respect and I'll give him, take heed or tell him like this is how I. So weekly advice. At first I had some crazy stuff. Should I tell y'all what I had? I had something else at first because really I couldn't think of anything this week. I was like, then I prayed about it. I did. I was like, really earlier in the night, last night, I was like, I need something because I'm just a little stuck. So it's crazy. But I tell y'all not everything be crazy. It just I gotta tell y'all the craziness in it all. So crazy. I'm laying in bed. It's about 12 something. It's after 12, feeling great. So I'm like, I'm gonna meditate. Because y'all know I meditate daily. So even if it's after 12, it ain't the next day till I wake up. So I'm like, let me meditate for 10 minutes real quick. So I already got the rain sounds playing. And so I start meditating. So what I'm trying to do is quiet my mind tonight. Like I ain't trying to think about nothing because I was already just thinking about so much. So I'm like, yeah, let me meditate and go to bed. So at this point, I'm trying to quiet my mind. So right now I'm just breathing in and out, in and out, got the rain sounds playing. So then stuff just, of course, thoughts, but when your thoughts come to you, you just acknowledge them and then you go back to breathing, pushing them away. So like if you're meditating and a thought comes, acknowledge your thought that you had it, and then go back to breathing in and out, clearing your mind. And you do that multiple times, especially when you try not to have your thoughts filled with a lie. So like when you meditate and you're trying to clear your mind, even if a lot of thoughts are still coming to you, every time acknowledge it and then go back to breathing. Because the object is to clear your mind, nothing. So thoughts were coming to me, and what came to me was, it had something to do with some stuff, I'm kind of going through changes I'm trying to make, and I just feel like a lot of stuff is ending for me, and a lot of stuff is just ending. It's just, I tell y'all, like, every day I feel like I'm releasing, I'm letting go, for real. When you're releasing a lot and letting go of a lot, it's kind of hard. It's a hard process. It's hard to really adjust. And that's my weekly advice to you guys. Adjust means alter or move something, which is in parentheses, slightly, in order to achieve the desired fit, appearance, or result. So of course, to relate it to this, and advice for the week in a life journey, I would say alter or move something slightly in order to achieve the desired result. My desired result is to be okay with the losses, to adjust to the fact that, hey, I'm not going to be doing this anymore. Hey, I'm not going to be talking to them anymore. Hey, I'm not going to be dealing with this anymore. You have to adjust. So I have to adjust to these things. And I love slightly. Because you don't got to do too much. You ain't got to do too much. It ain't too much you got to do. It ain't too much you got to change. It's just an adjustment, making an adjustment to the loss in your life. This is my song. You're just making the adjustment to your life. You ain't got to do too much. You just altering it. You just moving a little differently. It's just a little movement that you had to make. I had to slightly adjust my thought process in my mind so that I can achieve the desired result of coping and living with the loss or the change. So this week, if something just happens out of the blue, or something don't go as planned, and you just adjust. Just take time to think about what you need to adjust, what you need to move around, what you need to alter just slightly, even if that's your mindset, even if that's the way you think, even if that's the way you do things. It's going to be okay. Just adjust. Just adjust it. Everything is going to work out fine. Just make that adjustment and keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And that was my advice first. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming though, for real. Like Dory told us. There are so many lessons in Disney movies, especially old ones. The princesses, it's so many lessons. Watch them as an adult. So many life lessons. So many. Beauty and the Beast. Cinderella. Just other types of movies too. If you just really sit and watch the movies that you used to watch them as adults. So many life lessons if you sit down and really pay attention. I see a lot of times where people, you turn on your TV and you're on your phone anyway. If you're going to turn on your TV, my suggestion is actually watch it. And I need to hear that. Actually watch it, because some stuff out here is crazy that they putting out here these days. But some things, some movies have great lessons. Really pay attention. And that's why it's important to also watch what your kids are watching, because some things that they put are just very devilish. But some things have important life lessons for real. Pay attention to what you're watching. And if it's unhealthy, turn it off. You say only him, you not scared. That's my song, y'all. That's my song, sorry. I love music. That's my song. Anything you need to adjust about your life, about your schedule, weekly schedule, daily schedule, people in your life, if you need to make adjustments and get away from them, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do and keep swimming, keep going. Don't stop. Something go wrong, just adjust it, make adjustments. See what you can do differently. See what you can alter. See what you can move around. Not too much, slightly. That's the important word. Slightly. 9 out of 10, it probably won't even nothing like too big. We make stuff big deals when it's something so small that can be adjusted slightly and go 10 times better. Work out 10 times better. We tend to make stuff more than what it is. We gotta stop doing that. When you could just really look at the problem and say, oh wow, let me just, I keep doing my hands like that because you know it just, let me just freak it. Just adjust, y'all. Just, is this, I'm about to end this. That's my weekly advice. If you come across any situation where you gotta adjust, do it slightly so that your result can be achieved. So that you want can be achieved. If you take the time to, again, look at it and adjust it. That could be mindset, situations, daily schedules, your plans, dinner plans. You gotta adjust. You ain't got no onions. You just gotta people just to run out, you know. Y'all, I hope y'all have had a blessed Monday. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay beautiful. Be kind. Be gentle. Show compassion. Be humble. Stay patient. Be yourself. Be love. Be light. You are love. Shine your light. I say light at the end, don't I? I don't care. And again, be free. Be yourself. You are unique. I love you guys from my heart to yours.